Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Wildcat Ready series. Today's topic is going to be featuring LinkedIn. My name is Dalton Langdon, and for today's segment, I'm going to give a broad overview of LinkedIn profiles, starting with the basics. Now, essentially, when we think of LinkedIn, we don't want to think of it as a typical social media platform where we're sharing a lot of personal information, kind of like you would on a Facebook or Instagram, but instead it needs to be more of a professional networking opportunity for you. You should think of this as a professional brochure where you're really marketing yourself and your digital resume, essentially. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump in here. Okay, so you can see my profile here. Now, again, I said this is a digital resume, essentially. So if you scroll down, you can add in experience here. This would be all professional work experience that I have. You can put that in there. You can also put in your education here. Now think again, your LinkedIn is a place to really expand on those experiences that you have, whereas a resume is really short. It's a one page. You can use your LinkedIn to really showcase all of the experiences that you have. So consider it almost like your master resume, but it's digital. So back to the top. We start with our professional photo here. We want to make sure that we have a very clear, clean image. This is not a wedding photo of you and a couple of friends and you've cropped those folks out, or this isn't a selfie or anything like that. But this is in fact a high quality photo that you have done of yourself. Make sure that you've got that there and that the background isn't too distracting, that your contrast and your colors are all good, because you want to make this as your first impression. You do want to have some sort of photo there. Studies show that people are less likely to connect with you or take you seriously on LinkedIn if you have no photo there. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is your background photo. Many folks don't actually have a background photo. It's just the blue connector things, this nebulous, sort of very generic background. So going in and taking the time to use a background that really relates to you, it's very beneficial and it's worth your time. So I definitely encourage that. The other thing is making sure you have a tagline. So there are many different realms of thoughts on this. Some people think you should do this in first person. Some people think it should be in third person. However you want to do it, make sure that you are showcasing skills and experiences in a more broad view. Really talking about your professional interest here is key. So for example, I talk about event planning, student services, career advising, and then I go into some of my professional interests here, which are in fact career services, education abroad, outdoor experiential learning, just for a few. Then I also have my top 5 Clifton strengths up here. This is something that is very important to me, and I think it really showcases who I am as not only as a person, but some of my leadership skills there as well. So those are 3 key things that you can change very quickly in a LinkedIn to help make yours stand out more so than others. Another way is if you come up here to where it says edit public URL and profile. Click on that. It's going to take you to another page where you can then edit what your personal URL says. We want to make sure that this is our name. A lot of you are going to have a bunch of numbers and letters at the end of it. Go ahead and delete all of those where it's just your name. You can have a dash in between it like I do. You can put an underscore there. You can put nothing there and just have those 2 things conjoined. However you want to do it, make sure that you do have your name there and then save those changes. Another thing that I want to discuss with you guys is in your settings and privacy. When you click on how others see your LinkedIn activity and you scroll over to shared job changes, education changes, and work anniversaries from profile, we want to make sure that says no. The reason for that is anytime you make a status update to your profile, it's going to share with everybody in your network. And if you're trying to go through and edit your job experiences or your educational experiences, you don't want other people seeing that and sort of having that broadcasted. So go ahead, change that to no, so people won't see anytime you make a change to your profile. If you would like for a career advisor to work on this with you, please feel free to make an appointment or drop in during our walk-in hours, which are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. We're more than happy to go over this process with you. Up next, I'm going to be talking about skills, endorsements, and recommendations. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching.